Hi everybody, welcome to another Beatles Finds video. Today I'm only going to show 8-track tapes. Now 8-track tapes, really an inferior way to listen to music. I think back in the 70s, late 70s, I played 8 tracks. The sound was pretty good though, except when you had a situation where you had a song that was kind of like cut in half. Track one, you'd be listening to the middle of a song. I think I Am the Walrus was one of them with the Beatles, and Tomorrow Never Knows might have been another one, where you're listening to the tune, and then in the middle of the song, it goes quiet, and the track changes over to the next track, and then the second half starts. Very annoying. But the sound usually was pretty good, I thought, except also when occasionally you would hear kind of quiet in the background one of the other songs from another track, kind of very faint in the back, would kind of like spill over into it. Yeah, 8 tracks weren't much, but I do collect them. When it comes to the Beatles and the solo Beatles, I collect 8-track tapes. Some other artists that I like, if I see an 8-track, I'll pick it up. I don't play 8-tracks anymore today. Some people may think you can't play them anymore, that there's no way to play them. They don't make machines anymore. Well, you could find plenty of old used machines that can be repaired, and if you wanted to, you could play 8-track tapes. So if that suits your taste, go ahead, okay, for fun. Anyway, the tapes I'm going to show here, some of them are nice and some of them are pretty ratty. I got to be honest with you. Some of them are pretty disgusting. Let's start out with one of the better ones here. This is a sealed copy of 33 and a Third, George Harrison's 1976 album. Really nice to have it still in the shrink. Whenever I can get stuff shrink wrapped like this and sealed, I'll go for it, but you don't come across them that often, of course. Now I'm finding out that there's going to be somebody present at I believe, the Fest for Beatles fans this year, which I am going to be unable to attend this year. I don't think I'll be able to attend. Maybe at the last minute, I may be able to go Sunday, but I can't guarantee that. But there's somebody that said he's going to have sealed solo Beatles and Beatles, I think, 8-track tape. So let's see. Now here's one of the weird ones I'll show you. This is Walls and Bridges, John Lennon, but I don't know if this is an official copy, because either that's an official copy and it got all faded over time, or this is just some kind of I don't know. It says Apple Records or a bootleg, or maybe a foreign one. Let us find out. Let me know what you think of this. I know that on the standard version of the 8-track of Walls and Bridges, there's a longer version of Steel and Glass, one of my favorite songs of John Lennon's. It's a different version at certain parts. I think the sounds, the ends, I think the end goes on longer. Here's a version of Ringo Starr's Goodnight Vienna. You know, the tape is not too bad. The box has seen better days here. All right, Goodnight Vienna from 1974. Here's another sealed tape. This is George Harrison's self-titled album. Oh, it's not sealed? Yes, it is. It's a sealed tape. I wasn't sure because we see a little bit of the cellophane coming off the bottom. But I noticed there's a gouge in there, and that means that's a reduced price, budget bin. George Harrison, self-titled. Cheers. What a thumbnail, folks. That's what I try to do. All right. Here's a weird one. John Lennon Plastic Ono Band with selections from Imagine. Looks like the whole thing is the Imagine songs, but I don't know what that is. Do it a little closer so you could see it. See Power to the People on there. That's not from Imagine. That's interesting. And it says the company there. It says Athena. Come on, Athena. Okay, here's in the shrink wrap an 8-track for the Ruddles, 1978 parody spoof of the Beatles. All right. Okay, here's a copy of Let It Be. Let's move on to Wings, McCartney, Wings Wildlife. Yeah, the goal would be one day to get these all sealed in the shrink wrap because, as I say, I could play these if I wanted to get a player, but basically my goal is just to have them as collectible pieces. They're nice, they're cheap, you know, they don't cost a lot. If they were sealed, maybe that'd be a different story. Okay, here's another Let It Be. But what I found interesting was this case here. This is a case that says the Beatles on Apple. Apple 8-track stereo. I like this just for the case. You know. And the tape looks like this. That's interesting just for the outer case, definitely. Okay, I got only two left. One of them here is Ringo's Rotogravure. Okay, whatever. And there it is. It's always fun to try to say that. Now this is interesting because this is not the actual tape. This is in an outer box. And the tape slides out of it sideways. So that's interesting. Come on, baby. Get in there. All right. And the last one I have here, and this is a later. It's interesting. It has to be later because although it's Ringo Starr's Blast from Your Past, and I hate when you get these bumps. They're kind of like glue bumps, where the item's glued, I think. The glue comes through. But it has a barcode down there. So it's got to be later. It's not 1975. It says it right there. Hey, a capital reissue. All right. Well, thank you for watching with me, folks. Please stay tuned. There's going to be lots of stuff coming. Flea market videos, shopping with my friend Anthony, more record store shenanigans with the crew at the Reality Record Store, and a lot of finds of all kinds. I've gotten a lot of finds, both Beatles and non-Beatles, that'll knock your socks off. So please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell for notifications so you'll always see when I have a video. Thanks for watching.